ahead and hit the button now.
It has been done.
My finger is on the button. Bow.
Finger has pressed the button.
The deed has been done. Nukes inbound.
What? No! John, not that button!
Yeah, man, that's a button!
God, it just reminds me of the Iron Giant. Where's the giant, Agent? Right here in the city.
Can we have an April Fool's Day episode where instead of playing this game, we play an offshoot, like, Call of Duty style RPG? Where all the characters are played in, like, their respective, like, I guess, military analogs? I don't know how any of that shit works.
We could, play everyone as Tom or whatever it is.
I know nothing about Call of Duty because I don't know what that means. Are you referring to Thomas?
Yeah, it's a completely different system.
Oh.
Everyone as Tom is a system with I'm not sure if they have a GM, but I do know that there's only one player character. And everyone just plays voices in that character's head.
Oh, I've heard of a game like that before.
Oh, it's everyone is John.
I don't want to play that game.
Well, one of us already is.
That's why I don't want to play that game, because the whole episode would just be bad puns being told.
What about a system where... Actually, no, let's play everybody as John, and then you guys have to go through one of my days. Good luck getting out of bed in the morning. I have a shitty will save.
You know what my trick is? I keep my phone by my desk. So when my alarm goes off in the morning... There. Also, my current trick is that I keep waking up at 4 a.m. for some reason.
See, I tried the putting my phone on my desk thing, and I set it up to like 2 hours before I'm actually supposed to get up. But what I end up doing is just going over there, changing the at 6 or 5 in the morning. I'll walk over there, get my phone, change the setting to the alarm to the time when I'm gonna wake up, and then bring the phone to my bed.
Wow.
That's how much willpower I have.
Is that a lot or a little? I don't know.
It's both. It's so scary and stupid.
It's very high willpower, only in a very specific thing. Like very specific moments. It's like those characters that get a +5 to their will save, but only against charms. Other than that, their will save sucks.
David.
Yes.
I did not realize. So the SRD page for elves doesn't tell you that elves don't sleep, but apparently that is canon in Pathfinder.
Yes, it is.
There is a trait that changes that, and I wonder if we could retroactively do that, because I did establish that he takes a tonic to help him sleep.
What is that? What do you trade out for that?
So I lose elven immunity, so I would no longer be immune to sleep magic. And I'd lose the penalty to enchantment. And honestly, I think the benefit isn't even that great. Let's go back and see what this is. Although, it could be if I build for it. +1 to the saving throw DCs of spells of the divination school and sleep effects they cast. Which I don't think any of my spells actually fit that. But it would be better for canon, arguably.
It can. It would fit.
Wait. There is another effect. Elves with a charisma score of 15 or higher may use Dream once per day as a spell-like ability.
Oh. Wait, what level?
If you have a charisma score of 15 or greater, which I don't think I do.
Hey.
Oh, no, I have a charisma score of 16. Hey.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, David?
Yes.
Did you get my message earlier? I forgot to talk about that before we started recording. Okay. What was your opinion on that? I can go either way with yes or no.
I'll keep it a surprise.
Okay. Just let me know what happens, homie.
I will never let you know.
Yeah.
Well, you will not know until the end of the whole campaign when I have you wake up back on the boat.
Oh, no!
You weasel.
And then we have to start all over and play the campaign again.
Nestle's red. How long have you been red? You're just like slowly cleaning red destiny. Red has always been my color. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with your voice?
And then,
What do you mean? I've always sounded like this. Inquisitor!
The third character is just some weird mishmash of every guest character we've had so far. And also Anya.
Inquisitor. Opposite universe, Nestle is red, and he's an Inquisitor.
I make all the situations happen.
That's an instigator.
Yes,
Wrong
I
one.
think it's time.
That's
to
not a
instigate.
character class, though.
I'm an instigator. Do you mean an inquisitor? No, I'm an instigator. Don't you want to fight him?
Maybe a little bit.
Hey everybody! Riot!
What words can you say that can start a fight? Hey, y'all want to start a fight?
Oh yeah, but can I make that change purely for character purposes, honestly?
Oh no, you're good. I was just playing that you're just making extremely powerful stuff, but yeah.
But it's not. It's literally the polypurpose pancake. It's the level 1 spell or extract.
So no, yeah, but that's okay. That wasn't really bugging me, and plus this is not the first time where we had an elf fall asleep before.
Oh?
Reardon got knocked out. That's different. He got hit so hard in the head that he was unconscious.
No, he was asleep.
Don't forget, he took drugs.
Yeah, that is true, but you were the one who gave him drugs?
I didn't think he'd take it. He's like, oh man, you guys have all these cool stuff and things like this, and I'm like, okay, I feel bad for you. What did I have? I got cocaine.
I feel bad for you. So here's drugs.
You can sell it.
You'll make a very poor. Is it psychiatrist? Which is the one that I think we talked about this last time? Which is the one that prescribes drugs?
Psychiatrist.
You'll be a very bad psychiatrist.
Well, good thing we're in a place where we have to deal with the mind, right? Why did this campaign give us cocaine?
It's not cocaine, it's opium. You keep saying cocaine.
It's the same thing. Opium.
No, it's
Why did they
not.
give us
Opium comes from opioid.
I'm sorry.
Opioid.
That's
cocaine
what I meant. I meant to
comes
say
from-
opium. I'm sorry. Ja.
Google. I'm gonna Google. Google is. Hey, I'm gonna say something really quick before we get started. I have been re-listening to some of our old episodes, and I've been a very very goofy person. I've been re-listening to some of our newer episodes, and I've been a real dick to you, Justin, and I want to apologize on air because, like, I don't know why, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. I just want to let you know that I do appreciate you being on this show. I have no idea why I've turned you into the butt monkey for whatever reason.
I think your anger towards Assad getting hit more often than Nestle is starting to churn in.
Yo, speaking of traits, I apparently only wrote down the elven immunities,
Oh.
and therefore didn't factor any of the rest of the stuff into my character.
Zal, what do you see with your elven eyes?
Fucking nothing. Guys, I have a positive, perception modifier.
Damn.
Oh wow.
I
Is
had
it
a
is
negative
it a
1
1?
because I forgot I had keen senses. Now it's positive 1. Y'all, I'm proficient in longbows, what?
You learn all these new things about your own character.
I'm learning so much about my body.
Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Infinite Adventures podcast. How is everyone doing tonight?
Okay.
I'm doing alright.
I'm alright. I'm okay.
Everything is going to be fine.
I have no sense of impending doom or threats right now, which means one of two things. One, today's gonna be a chill session. Or two, we have entered the eye of the storm.
Could be both. Maybe the Eye of the Storm is one session long.
You know, it would be nice, but, like, knowing David, this is the kind of eye of the storm where there's a giant knife in the center.
I think arguably the Eye of the Storm was last session. You know, when there was no
That's-
combat.
That is true. That is true. We're leaving the eye of the storm at the end of this session, I guarantee it.
That is true. I will say that when y'all had appeared in this dreamland, it was raining outside, so you can infer that there is a storm outside. I don't know if that makes y'all feel any better about this whole Eye of the Storms thing. But no, today should be a grand day. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen at a festival or party? It's not like
People swarm us as we tried to heal Assad's con damage that he said we can just heal in the Dreamlands.
Oh yeah, no homie, I know you're trying to set the scene, but the moment we step in here, I'm stabbing my arm and bleeding.
Oh, you're doing it in the Dreamlands?
Yeah, we gotta do it in the Dreamlands. If you restore my constitution
that's gonna be
here,
such a
my
scene.
body won't reconstitute.
So your first thing you're gonna do. Oh wait, let me put on the music again, because you know we're at a festival. We're at a festival. You hear the crowd a roar with laughter and some singing, some drunken laughter, some drunken singing, and you guys appear in this what seems to be a small little area in a town, crowded with people. And the first thing Assad does is, "I'm here, great," stabs himself and starts bleeding in a jar of some sort. I'm guessing.
What I thought you were going to do was I thought you were going to do it before we went in.
It has been brought to my attention that I should have stabbed myself before entering the dream.
Well, John, guess what? You just said you're gonna do it here, so now you're gonna do it here.
Yep.
So this is not a scenario where like, oh wait, yeah, you're right. It would have been better down over there. Let me wake up really quick. No, we're gonna do it now. So you prick yourself when you come into this dream.
Prick, I stabbed my arm, and
Yeah,
it's
not just prick. You take 4 points of con damage.
Yeah, I went to the fucking, to the fucking blood donor really quick, and I just, stabbed myself with my dagger, and I'm just, wiggling my arm to get the, to get the blood flowing into this gourd thing, and then I take my I take some of the wrapping of my arm and tighten it around to cut off the wound. Hey, Zal, I think I might have,
I think I went too
overdone
deep.
it. Can I borrow that wand really quick?
I don't trust your ability to use it. Let me.
I can't use it. I don't know how to magic.
Alright, I'll take out the Wand of Lesser Restoration, and I
Wait.
will...
I want to do something.
Oh?
I
So
want to
you're gonna
use.
take out the
I take
wand.
out something. I take out the horn because I haven't used it ever.
Wait, what's the horn?
I have the drinking horn of the panacea or whatever.
Wait, does it heal ability damage?
It says cast of lesser restoration. Does that work?
Yeah?
It does.
It works?
It works. It does healing too.
Do you have to fill it up with blood first?
No.
No, once per day it fills up with. No, you can't. It fills up with alcohol.
Oh,
Son,
right,
again,
character
drunk
choice.
tonight.
So wait,
Look,
Assad
I-
has made.
I'm
John
not
has said
drinking
Assad does not
anymore.
drink.
Oh.
You're handing me the horn like, Nestle, I can't drink anymore. Do you not remember the last time that happened?
Oh,
It's
you see,
fine. Just drink it.
I
No, I'm
don't
not
think this
going
is a
to.
good
I don't wanna
idea.
repeat
Assad
that.
has lost quite a bit of blood.
I'm
That'd be
dying
a-
over.
That'd be a very
Ooh.
high concentration of alcohol.
Whew, I'm feeling a little
Right.
Whew.
Alright, so that's one UMD successful, healing only 1 point of con damage. We go again.
You be liberal with that. Remember, they refill when we get back.
Yeah. One again.
Oh my god!
So
Are you sure you don't want to drink
it's
this?
been 18 seconds since we've gotten in the Dreamlands, and it's just been stab followed by someone frantically using a wand. Hey, I nat wand.
I mean, we don't do nat ones and what do you call it, right? Checks.
David was saying he wanted to do nat ones on item crafting
Oh
and
yeah,
UMD.
for using magical device, it's a fail is a miscasting of the spell.
Oh, are we actually getting a mishap?
Yeah,
What does
yeah. Is
that
there a
do?
list for that? I'm gonna see. Is there a list for like random stuff that can happen?
But can I at least not have... Since the roll of nat 1 would have succeeded, can I not be... Can I... Normally, if you roll a nat 1 and fail, you can't use the item for 24 hours. Can that not apply since I would have succeeded normally?
My good side of the DM wants to say sure, but my my neutral side of the DM that wants to punish John for doing it now and not when he was on the boat wants to say no.
But it's fine. He's not even the one using the wand.
I think it's... I could be wrong, but what I'm looking at here from the Paizo forums, according to the rules, if you ever roll a natural 1 while attempting to activate an item and you fail, then you can't try to activate the item again for 24 hours.
Is that the only thing it does? I thought there was like, because I would like for something to happen, like,
If you want, I can... This might be a bad idea. I can roll a fumble card for use magic.
Oh god. A magic fumble would be awful.
yeah, that's like really bad. Okay, you know what? Roll one. See what it says.
Just
And David will decide if it's not too bad for it to actually happen. Is that what's going on?
Basically. As long as it's not send target to another plane, I think we should be fine.
I'll see what it does, and then if it's, and then I'll kind of, I'll dim it down to fit the scenario.
I gotcha, because we're not in combat or anything.
Yeah, you're not casting a attacking spell. You're casting a healing spell, I guess.
But if the
but I mean,
bleeding
in return
and-
of doing this, you won't have the 24-hour limit.
Okay. Although this is going to attract a crowd at the very least.
I don't think this applies. Or maybe it does, I don't know. It's called Magical Vacuum. 1d3 spell effects active on you or dispelled.
I don't have any.
Yeah.
Well, in theory, I should have had False Life active when I went in.
Do you want me to roll again, David?
Sure.
But I didn't say that I cast False Life before the ritual, so I don't think it counts.
How did that happen? A stinking cloud appears centered on you.
Like the spell Stinking Cloud?
I don't know. I don't think it's the spell. It just says a stinking cloud appears centered on you.
Oh.
I'm not. Okay, we're in the Dreamlands. The world of the dream doesn't work like the normal world. You try to cast Lesser Restoration by using your use magic device, whatever. You're going good. You're doing good. You successfully were able to cast it twice. On your third attempt, you don't use you're not putting too much concentration in this, and as you go to cast it, something interrupts you, like your concentration becomes bombarded by something, and for somehow you cast a different spell out of the wand, and a ball or gust of wind as you at the center point just envelops the whole room, not damaging anybody, but causing everything in about 30 feet radius from you to just go flying in all directions.
Oh, jeez.
And just small things, not actual
Okay.
people or anything like that. Just like plates, cups. So you see that there's an older man who is totally wearing one of those little toupees, just flies off of him, and he has no confidence in his appearance. He is very angered by this, but everyone in this room is now looking at all three of y'all.
As they're panning over to us, I grab the horn from Nestle and I kind of go, you know what? We're in the Dreamlands. This doesn't count. I take a swig. That's for what? 1? Justin, is it 1 or does it 1d4?
I think it's 1.
It casts restoration on you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, lesser restoration is 1d4. Or wait, actual restoration?
Lesser restoration.
Yeah, lesser restoration is 1d4.
I fucking hate this game. Another
third
nat
one.
Let me update my character sheet really quick to just give me 1 point of con damage.
Yeah, no, I think we're I mean, Assad, that doesn't usually happen. I could try again.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna...
Just disregarding all the people looking.
As is happening, you see what looks to be a soldier approach y'all. Very not angered, but unhappy. And he walks up to Assad, and you're not facing him, I guess, since you went to go talk with Nestle, and he taps you on the shoulder.
Hello? I turn around, looking.
He's a little gruff man, a little bit older. He goes like, "Oh, I think you and your friends have had a little bit too much to drink. We might have to ask you to leave."
Oh, no, we just got here.
He goes like, "I just saw you down a horn full of ale. I think you've had a little bit too much, you and your friends."
Look, I just got here. It's magic ale. It's non-alcoholic.
Wait,
yes,
is
but
it really?
your friend there just caused a big disturbance here.
That was an honest mistake, sir. You see, my friend was bleeding and I was trying to cast healing magic. But you know how wands can be sometimes. How about I go outside to finish casting in case of further mishaps and then we can return?
Give me just a straight up, a diplomacy, I guess, or... yeah,
I'm not trained in diplomacy, but I have a good charisma.
I have a...
17?
17? Okay. Any of you else want to roll?
I'm pretty good at charisma when it comes to intimidation, but not in this situation.
Yeah, go ahead. Intimidate the guard.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Nestle, what are you doing to warrant a diplomacy check?
Oh,
To
I
roll,
don't
you
know. I
must
just wanted
speak.
to roll it.
Justin, I do want you to know the diplomacy is a social role. You have to give a reason.
Yeah,
And
let's
that's
say if you want to roll, you then have to speak.
Yes, our friend here is telling the truth. We were just we had to heal our friend over here. He just started bleeding.
Oh no, yes, I saw that. Didn't he do that to himself? Again, I think you've had a little bit too much to drink.
Well, if you saw that, then surely you saw us appear?
Yeah, we magicked in here, man.
I noticed, No, I did not see you appear. I happened to be glancing at the time where your friend decided to take a dagger to his arm.
In hindsight, I didn't expect he'd do that either.
I thought he'd do that before we showed up.
In hindsight, I should have done that before we showed up.
You mean he shouldn't have done that at all?
Now
Well,
he's
but
very
that's-
confused because you're like, oh no, yeah, you should have done that before we came. He's like,
But that's how the magic item is powered.
you see him rub his temple. He's like, oh, God, every single time we always have these kinds of people. Look, if this happens again, I will drag you out myself. So don't let this happen again.
Alright, Assad, maybe we'll leave the last little points of damage until afterwards then.
Of course.
And as you say that, the man's toupee falls on towards your feet from when it was lifted into the sky.
I will cast Mage Hand and put it back on his head.
He notices this, by the way. He's aware that this has happened to him.
Yeah, but I don't actually make any motions with it, so the toupee just gets back up and moves.
Before it.
Oh no,
lands on
you
his
do have
head.
to point your finger.
Before it even lands on him, he just snatches it out of the air, and you see him angrily walk out of the.
He seems nice.
Well,
Yeah. I do feel bad for the guy, but also like, hey, so is the guard still there?
No, he pretty much walked away after he gave you your warning.
Oh darn. It would have been useful to ask him what this festival is, since we did tell him we just got here.
Well, I mean, if you want to ask him, you can ask him before he leaves. But as of right now, he's wanting to walk away now.
You know, we could also not bother him specifically. We could ask another random person. Like, this person here next to me serving hors d'oeuvres.
I suppose.
oh no, human flesh.
Well, to be
Again.
You could
That's
do
what-
that. You like
so-
stop me.
Well,
Like,
no one is serving hors d'oeuvres right
Yeah.
now since, you know,
They're all over the
they're
ground.
on the floor.
Oh
as
yeah,
he's
that's right.
picking
That's
up hors
true.
d'oeuvres, I walk
But
up to them.
You see all the waitresses, and waiters are like, at least the ones that were near you. The one that happened to be sitting right next to y'all happened to be a really young female, and she's picking up all the mess that's on the floor.
I mean, I suppose I feel at fault, so I will get down and help. If she'll let me.
She does look a little bit annoyed, but she's not going to verbally say it.
I'm terribly sorry for that. That doesn't usually happen. First time that's actually happened. Terribly sorry again.
No, you're fine. My fault. Shouldn't have been standing that close to someone, I guess. As she starts like angrily throwing the stuff onto her tray.
Not to be rude or anything, but where are we and what is going on around here?
You find yourself at a festival in the middle of in a town you do not know the name of and the reason of the festival.
Absolutely.
You've seen the magic recently. We have a habit of appearing in places and, well,
And making a big mess.
like I said, that doesn't usually happen, and I'm terribly sorry.
To be fair, this is not the worst mess we've caused. Uh-huh.
Wait, what's the worst mess you've caused?
Did you remember when you read our minds? We didn't cause that, actually, now that I think about it.
No,
I just shudder.
As
What's
that
up,
happens,
Nelson?
everyone looks up, make sure there's no spider in the ceiling.
Zod,
Yes, Nestle.
and come down here. I just whisper something to you.
I can hear. Yeah, I crawl down on my like I bend over like a parent talking
Assad
to their
falls
child.
prone.
Do you remember that? My character Nestle is whispering now. Do you remember what we read? This might be the festival of the snake.
Yeah, I don't want to ask them if this is the festival of the snake. I'm also whispering. If this is the festival of the snake, Nestle, I don't want to be like, like that will give us some red flags if it isn't, and like if that's a bad thing, I want to make sure that they tell us so that we don't sound suspicious. What I'm saying is calculated decision, Nestle. One of these days you'll
Are you just
figure it
trying
out.
to confirm that this is that festival?
I am trying to get intel on this. I gotta speak to you. I gotta talk up, apparently, because my plan sounds dumb compared to your investigative mind.
Well,
I
I never said that you did.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
If you want to investigate, I guess we shall.
Well, isn't that your expertise? Maybe you should study strike this lady's, this is going the wrong way.
I was gonna say, as soon as you say you should study, like the one thing she hears is strike.
I'm starting to think that soldier was right.
It's a
did
metaphor.
peg you
It's a
for
metaphor. I just couldn't think of what look in my head. That was going a certain way, and I realized that it sounded weird when I was thinking it out loud. Social cues. That's the word I was looking for. Study strike their social cues.
You mean talk to them?
Well, the woman standing in front of y'all picks up her stuff and she just walks off as she like runs past y'all, like not caring, and she goes like, I need to go, and she passes by and she goes like, weirdos.
She kind of has a good point.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Well, it's because you ask her a question and you don't let her answer, and you start talking about study striking her, so she walks off.
Alright, time to go help the next person whose stuff got dropped.
Yeah, there's this woman behind me.
Another waitress.
Oh, she's already running away. They're all
the
running
waiters
away.
go away. Oh my god. You know what? I'll handle this a different way. We need to talk to somebody who looks serious, who's somebody who
Like the guard?
who's no nonsense. I'll go walk over to this guard-looking paladin man over here.
Well, everyone give me a perception check.
I found out I had a positive bonus to this the other day. Or not today, today. 14.
21.
Perception.
What did it, I'm not on roll 20. What did everyone roll?
Nuzzle had the highest at 21. I had a 14, and Assad had 12.
Okay, so it's not gonna. Y'all didn't really need a high roll on this. It was just but as you guys are looking around, you the majority of type of people you see in this festival hall is a little bit of the higher end of the society. You see many people with like really fine jewelry, fancy clothes, some made of, at least from what I can tell, maybe expensive silks. You do see maybe like one or two that are a little bit over the top. Probably those are the ones that have a little bit more money than a lot of the other guests. You do see what happens to be a few soldiers. You see one that's a little bit more like an older man, maybe he is wearing a type of military uniform. It's a little bit different than the guard that you saw, so at least you know that he may be a legit true soldier, but he's of an age that maybe he's not active anymore, and he's like sitting by himself, not really talking to people. You see there is one man making a lot of commotion, not in a bad way like y'all did, but more like almost like he's trying to get the attention of people. He's very loud. He's very he's doing it in a very charming way, a very charismatic guy who wants to be seen by people, and he's almost wearing a uniform similar to the soldier, the old soldier, but it's not it doesn't look to be like an official soldier uniform. So maybe he's in training to become a soldier, not sure. You do see one person that stands out over everyone else, and she seems to be a really I wouldn't I wouldn't say dirty, but she's like, if you look at her and she has like calluses on her hands, she's a worker. She's not a high member in society, someone that relies on money or family for like nobility, I guess. You see that she is not wearing anything fancy at all. She's just like your typical woman who puts in hours doing her job, which happens to be something where she uses her hands a lot. Other than that, there's one that does catch your eye, Assad. It is a older woman that, as soon as she sees you, does not stop gazing away from you.
Have we established at this point that apparently I am like this this person who's what's the word I'm looking for? Beautiful apparently. My charisma is only an 8, I think. But
yeah,
sure,
but I
let's go
take
with
that
it.
more in your attitude than physical luck.
10. Oh, my headband is making me look fucking hot. Wait, so my dumbassery is what makes me look attractive. Is Asada him?
A what?
Oh.
You just started laughing. You said, and then you started laughing. I don't
Said
know what
himbo.
Himbo.
Somebody else can answer that question. I'm
That's-
not going to. I'm not going to.
You definitely meet the buff and dumb of ass, but are you pure of heart?
Kind of, probably not. No, I get angry very easily. Well, not angry, but I get frustrated easily. Apparently, make dumb decisions. I don't know. We'll let other people decide that. I'm not gonna dictate that.
The rumor come out. Does his Assad a himbo?
I don't know. We'll find out one day. All right. I know. Are there any other people we see, or are these our only options?
I mean, you see other. I mean, there's a lot of people here. You see the strangest one out of everyone here, not including the woman that isn't wearing any fancy attire, is a woman that you kind of have to do a double take because it kind of gets you off guard, and it's a woman who seems to have blue teeth. And she has half of her hair shaved, or half of her head is shaved.
All right.
And she's like very like she uses a lot of like grand gestures in her speaking. Like think of like someone putting on a play in a sense. She's using like anytime she speaks, she's saying she's putting a lot of motion in her arms and it just flailing around, almost like trying to get people attention on her when she is speaking.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What time period would be like the best analog for this world?
I don't know. Your typical Renaissance, I guess.
Okay. Well, it's not 1856, so I can't guess that that's blue food dye in her teeth.
So we have attention seeker, retired military general, Cinderella without the godmother, and punk who dyed her teeth instead of her hair.
Yes, but you also have boy that wants to get attention because maybe he's joining the military, and you got I
went to high school with kids in ROTC, and I can tell you right now, don't talk to him.
You also have the woman that is making pretty intense
right,
glares
the
at
person who has
Assad.
the hots for Assad.
Older woman with the hots for what looks to be having the hots for Assad.
Alright, we
Not
got a
confirming
cougar.
or denying that.
Who's gonna go? Talk to them.
Are we
I
splitting
feel
up?
like
Are
we could. I mean,
We'd all split up, right?
We're all close to each other. We split up and things get hairy. We'll be able to defend each other pretty quickly. All right, break. Don't get too far from each other. Everybody's got contact with everybody else. If you can't see the other person, you have gone too far.
Remember, if you see 3 or 4 more of me, something has gone horribly wrong.
This filthy doppelganger. Oh wait, you're referring to your magic. Forgot about that. Alright, break. Let's go. Divide and conquer.
Okay, we're dividing and conquering. Who's conquering first?
I guess I'll go first. I don't like going first in a lot of
Okay,
these
everyone
things,
roll
'cause
for
I talk-
initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's go with that.
Let's do
Can we
that.
roll with charisma since this is like, like fucking like social based? Because initiative is dexterity, and I'm really good at that.
We're just trying to find out order.
Okay,
so-
okay. Don't just roll a 20. Just roll a
That's what I'm
d20.
saying.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Just roll a d20. This is exploration initiative.
Yes.
I hate y'all. We all rolled
Wait,
in
wait,
single
wait, wait,
digits.
wait. What? Oh, that's right.
We all rolled single digit numbers, and I still somehow won.
I mean, if we take charisma modifiers into account, I'd have an 8.
Mine would be a 10.
Mine would be a
Oh.
2.
Okay,
You-
so
Yeah, it's still you.
you rolled the highest. You go first.
Oh wait,
Who
actually,
do
it
you
would still
wish-
be me.
Do you speak? You
I
wish
will
to
go
speak
talk
to
to
a
the
random
lady.
person, or
I will
would
go
you
talk
be-
to the lady that's been looking at me, wherever she may be. I assume this one.
I'll let you choose whichever woman you wish to speak to on the map. You may be able to speak to.
Gotcha. So I walk up to her, and I
See-
go, yes.
Okay, sorry. You may go.
No, what were you gonna say?
No. I was gonna make a statement, but you're free. You're free to do.
Sure.
I kind of want to know the statement now.
It sounds like it was gonna be condescending, given the tone in your voice.
No, why would you think that?
I don't know. I just feel like it would be. Anyways, hello, ma'am. I've noticed that you were looking over here. Is there anything I can assist you with?
As you point that out to her, she blushes. She kind of blushes. She goes like, "Oh, I thought I wasn't being too obvious. My apologies. But I guess it seemed to have worked. In my sense, you know. What brings you to this lovely festival?"
I'm gonna shoot straight here and just basically explain. In all honesty, I don't know where I'm at right now. And I was kind of hoping that you'd tell me where I'm at.
You don't know where you're at.
I have some.
I think you've had a
memory
little bit too
problems.
much to drink. If you can't even
That
remember
might be
where
what
you're
it
at.
is. Mm-hmm. That might be. I might be inebriated right now.
Well, I guess I'll play along with you.
Is this a weird roleplay thing? But go on. That was internal in my head.
It's like, well, you're in the town of Sarnith, and
Oh, Sornith?
okay, Sarnith.
Oh shit, that's the Lovecraft world place. Fuck.
Yeah, you're in the city of Sarnith, and we're at the festival. The festival of I don't. It's
Is this David not knowing, or
our yearly festival.
is there a certain animal or something that is in veneration of?
Animal. It's your questions are weird.
You know what? I didn't want to cause any suspicion. Is this the festival of the snake?
No, this is a festival that we celebrate every year for our city, the founding of our city.
The founding of Sarnath.
Are you? What is this? Are you tricking me or something? Can we be truthful here? Are you? What's with with these questions? I thought you were coming over because well, I mean, yes, I was staring, but like, what's going on?
You a cop?
Well, you have to legally tell me.
Sorry, I had to make the joke.
I know. Well, all right. Well, since we're going to be honest, I guess, I am married. We'll just let that go right off the head because I'm kind of picking up on some social cues here. And last time I ignored that, things didn't go so great. So I just want to make that very clear. Faithful as well. I also told that to the last lady, and she did not pick up on that. So I will say this: me and some colleagues are investigating right now, and we are. I hear you in the distance. Shut the fuck up. You heard that? Like, I know that your character token's like right next to me, but I want to imagine that you're like halfway across the room.
No, I'm not with you. That's the thing.
I know. That's what I'm imagining. You're like on the other side of the room at this point, and then I hear you. I was like, "Shut the fuck up, Nestle." No, but we're doing a little bit of investigation right now, and well, it's brought us here, and we're looking for stuff. And I realize that maybe that's a bit too much information, but you get the idea. Since it's a sensitive issue, sensitive topic.
Okay. Well, she is, she basically stopped listening to you when you said that you were married and you were here trying to look for something. You see her, she just starts rolling her eyes. She goes like, "Why waste my time?" She gives you like, "Can you hold this for me?" And she hands you a cup.
Yeah, what's in the cup?
I'll be right back. And she walks off.
Can I do a sense motive check to see if she's gonna come back?
I'll give you a freebie. She's not coming back.
I drop the cup and walk away.
As you drop the cup, you hear the guard behind go,
I pick up the cup back up, and then I'm like, "Does anyone have a mop?"
You see the same woman that you tried to talk to in the beginning walks back up. She goes like, she kneels down and starts cleaning it.
No. I got it. I can do it.
No.
I mop all the
seems
time.
like
I'm
you're
sober.
good.
I swear.
Your job is making a mess, and I guess my job today is to clean your mess up. And she starts wiping it, cleaning it. And then she walks off angry again.
I shift my eyes and I look really awkward.
We should tip her.
Hey, wait. Wait, do we have infinite money technically?
There's if you look into your sack of gold, it's empty.
Oh, of course.
It is okay, so let's see who's next. Viv, you have your turn. Assad failed in trying to be friendly. Viv, what do you do?
I'm going to walk up to the person who I thought was the most interesting here, which is our Cinderella figure, who I don't know who they are on this map.
We'll go with the one in the purple down here. Oh wait, she's not. She's supposed to be not wearing a dress. It's this right here. Yeah, I moved them.
There. Just squeeze in there. Screw the person next to me. Alright. I guess I'll walk up to her and go, "Why is everyone dressed so fancy here anyway?"
Okay. You spook her just a little bit. She was like kind of daydreaming in a sense, and she was like, "Whoa, my apologies. I did not see you approach. My bad. You were asking what?"
I was just surprised that everyone... Sorry, I'm not from around here. And everyone was dressed up so fancy. They were honestly kind of intimidating. I asked why is everyone dressed to the nines, as it were.
Ooh, you're not from? I forgot the name of the town. You're not from Cernith?
No, I am not.
Oh, if you don't mind asking, that's pretty interesting. I don't meet many people. To tell you the truth, I haven't really met anyone who isn't from Sarnith. May I ask where you're from?
That's, I'm not sure if you know where it's very far away. I'm not even sure if you could get to it on foot from here.
You kind of sound like you're coming from a different world.
It might as well be.
Wow, I'm serious. But so I guess you're not a citizen of the town. Of course, you wouldn't know what today is. Today's is it's the festival, and it's the Sarnis Festival. They hold it every year. It's I guess it's celebrating the founding of our town. Been happening for like thousands of years now. But yeah, you magically find yourself in the most fanciest part of the festival. I can't imagine how you were able to get in here. This is think of it as the party where the more important people come and delight in the festival and what it brings.
Are there any interesting stories surrounding the founding, or is it just, all we found some land and we built a few houses and now it's ours?
No, it's if I remember the story, it's more than just that. Wow, I'm sorry. It's just I've never had to tell the story. Mostly everyone knows. But no, it's well, I mean, this city or this town used to belong to other people, and if I'm correct, and I'm sorry if I don't get the story 100% accurate, but there used to be some kind of weird creatures that used to live around the seas here and cause so much chaos in the neighboring small villages. Basically we're in constant war with them. At a very important moment, we were able to basically, it sounds bad, but trust me when I say they were pretty evil creatures. We were able to wipe them out. Again, I know it sounds bad when you use those words, but again, very malicious creatures. And but yeah, and to celebrate the winning of our war, of our battles, the original founders decided to make this spot the center to our town. And it's not exactly the center of the town, because we are at the near the lake or the sea, but basically this spot here was the start of our town, and ever since then we've just take that one day every year and celebrate it.
I mean, it makes sense. It sounds like there was a great triumph.
Yes, according to the stories. It was a pretty good battle. A pretty harsh battle, too.
I thank you for your help there. Is there anything that you'd like to know of me? Or is there perhaps I don't know if you saw the scene that happened when we arrived. Is there perhaps a rowdier part of this festival?
Rowdy? I mean, if you just leave this celebration hall, you'll find yourself in the true celebration, I guess. Like I said, many of this hall is pretty much where the more high-end members of society come and have more of a and she sees it very sarcastically, a fancier celebration. I'm not really that much into the fancy traditions or anything like that. But if you want to be a little bit more chaotic and you get a little bit too much alcohol in you and you don't want to cause a big scene, you could just pretty much walk into any part of the streets and they'll probably find someone who is worse off than you are.
Well, I'll take it under advisement. I've merely got here, but it's good to know in case I have a little bit too much.
But if I may ask you a question, you said you're not from here, and I guess maybe it's a little bit hard to explain from where you're from. But I mean, you do find yourself here. Any particular reason why you are here today? If that's not too intrusive.
Helping some friends look for a gift.
Gift? Oh. May I ask what kind of gift you're looking for? I'm sorry if I'm being too direct with my questions. It's just that, I haven't found many people here who I'm really interested in speaking with, and you happen to be interesting.
I want to say it was some sort of statue. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be small or not. Do you know any artisans, perhaps? Maybe that would point us in the right direction.
Well, let's see. Maybe you can't really tell, and she's saying this like very, very sarcastically. I'm not your typical rich woman, like rich person. If you couldn't tell, but I actually happen to work at the docks, and we do have a few stores that do specialize in small antiques and small little porcelain statuettes, but yeah, there's a few. There's a few, and she takes like a little piece of paper, and she takes like a little piece of coal, and she kind of writes down a few names of stores like you can visit, and she goes like and this last one here, if you're a man of money, which I just assuming maybe you might be, you're not, if you are, you're not really dressing the part. No offense, but if you are a man of money, I would say visit this last one. They have a lot of nice figures made of crystals.
I see. I mean, it may not look much, but the armors and such that I wear are, well, not the most powerful magic money can buy, but they are more than meets the eye.
Ah, you're a transformer, I see.
I really just want to reach in there and just ask her how the fuck does she know what that means.
Well, she's also not from around here, you see.
Ah!
So then she transforms and is like, Megatron is not here! Now
Oh no! It's actually Starscream! You've been talking Starscream this whole time!
And, while you're like taking a look at the list, I guess she gave you, she calls over a waiter and take like 2 cups from his tray and goes like, but if you don't mind, continue speaking, and she puts down a cup of some kind of ale in front of you, and if that's it, like questions you have, you just would want to continue talking about what you do and stuff like that.
Sure, I won't mind continuing the conversation. She seems like the most interesting person here.
Yeah, I mean, she's just a millennial defending Manifest Destiny, but go on.
She's also the only not particularly rich person here. Like, I'm sure everyone else here would also defend Manifest Destiny. The difference is she doesn't have money for it.
Also, she seems to be aware that it was a bad thing, but also, like, kind of like, product of her time, I guess. I will say, this very much sounds like, how Lovecraft would have written Manifest Destiny.
Oh, definitely. I mean...
You don't understand! They were savages! They were evil!
I mean, heck,
whatever you
have
say,
you read
Howard.
the related, lore bits for this? Like, where is it? It's in the Forgotten Servants, where, it just straight up says that, oh no, it's not Forgotten Servants. It's the Illusion of the Weeping Ones. where the beings of Ib were slain to the last for the crime of being too odd, too alien, too inhuman.
Yeah,
Like,
it's there all right.
jeez.
But hey, this is a fantasy game. I'm willing to waive the illusion, a little bit here.
Yeah. It's not like we haven't murdered several people.
Look, I'm pretty sure our characters have done things that would be considered problematic in the future at some point, and I'm willing to hand wave like some of it. I'm conscientious about what's going on. I just wanted to bring it up.
No,
That's all.
you're fair.
Yeah, as this is
Sometimes
okay.
you just have to say the right things and not go, oh, that's terrible. How could you kill all those people? That kind of just stops the conversation.
That's true. That's true.
Goals. Goal-oriented. Find the more knowledge. Also, we aren't visiting those stores, are we? We probably don't have the time.
But if Viv, if you're done speaking, we can move to Nestle unless there was something you wanted to say.
I've gotten the information that I was seeking, at least. What this place is and what's happening.
Alright, who are the people that I can talk to left? Because I know Assad talked to the woman that was looking at him, and then I know Viv was talking to the person that was Cinderella, but I don't remember what Cinderella looked like.
She was the one who was dressed down, the one who looked like she was working class.
Okay, is there anyone else around? Or, other than the soldiers?
The like I said, the woman that has the shaved head with the blue teeth. I said you got the one that looks like a older military man, way older. So maybe he's either gonna be someone very high in the army or in their military, or maybe he's a veteran. And you have the one that is they like what Assad or what John said, like the RTC guy, the one that's very talkative, very I wouldn't say flamboyant, but you may be able to use that to describe him. But he is not dressed as, he doesn't have a full uniform on, but he has some kind of military uniform on.
Okay. I will talk to the old man.
I was an adventurer just like you.
Ah! How did you know I was an adventurer?
I remember when I was your height once.
You mean when you were summoned?
Just say the word, David, and I'll take over.
He has a pretty huge mug next to him. You see him just like taking huge gulps of it, and he just like slams it down and he goes like, well, yes, what can I help you with?
I was just wondering about this place. I'm from afar.
You're from afar. Does this place have a name?
I actually don't remember it that well. I just know I'm from afar. Sorry. Which is not wrong.
And just takes another big gulp of his drink. Is like, well then, if you're not, what do you want? Why? If you're not gonna want to share, why do you come talk to me?
Oh, it's not that I don't want to share. I don't remember a lot of things.
Can't keep playing that card.
See, that's not untrue.
You can't make them love it. It's actually true.
It
think
is
that's
true.
diplomacy.
You are suffering from a form of amnesia, but you do know where you come from, though.
Oh,
So it's like you can't use that excuse.
Oh, I do know where I'm from.
Well,
Okay.
It's like I live in Dallas, but if I move to another place, I would say, oh yeah, I've come from that place. I may not say, oh, I come from Dallas. I think, oh, I grew up in Dallas, but I come from this place. You can say, oh, I didn't grow up, but I actually came from, say, Thrashmore or Versick, which is the name of the country.
Oh,
See,
I
whenever
probably-
I travel outside of Texas, all I say is I'm from Dallas, even though I know that Dallas is just shitty Arlington.
Dallas. I mean, some parts of Dallas is pretty good, but anyways,
As a whole, Arlington is better.
yeah.
I will defend my city.
with honor.
With glory!
Well, there was a place that I did come from more recently. That I lived for a while. This place was called Thrushmore.
Never heard of it.
Yes, like I said, it was far away.
I'm confused. Are you some kind of what do you call those wordists? The ones who love to make a lot of riddles.
Poets?
A riddlesmith?
I don't really know.
Riddler!
You're
Yes, I'm
Riddle me
Batman.
this, Batman!
He goes like, you're one of those that just like to speak in riddles, aren't you? I'm not a big fan of those. I like
Oh.
being direct here. Either you lived or you didn't, either it's far or not. What's with all these misdirections here?
Well, you see, if I could answer that, that would have been easy for me, wouldn't it?
This conversation is giving me a headache.
Alright, let's just
So
say
you're
that
giving me a headache.
I'm from Thrushmore. How's that?
He takes a big gulp of his drink. He goes like, I am a little bit intoxicated at the moment to carry on with this conversation you're trying to have. So unless you're going to be more direct, then I think we're gonna end this now.
I'll be direct here. Are you enjoying yourself at this festival?
I was.
Alright, I see then.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I would recommend that if you're gonna talk to people, you don't be too wordy. No riddles. Tend to annoy people.
I was half expecting you to end it, just don't.
I'll keep that in mind.
Back up with Assad. Assad, do you want to continue doing anything, or do you want to get back to your people?
My people. Alright. You know what? I think that we're gonna get it. This is as much information as we're gonna get out because of how the NPCs have been structured here to be dicks to us.
I don't know what your guys are talking about. I
That's
think you guys
true.
are just bad at talking to NPCs.
I think we've established that Assad and Nestle don't know how to hold conversations very well because even fucking Brackish, a tree man, knew how to talk to people.
Well, when y'all speak like you're trying to keep something a secret, why would other people want to open up to y'all? It's
Yeah, like-
Alright.
I
Well,
didn't
he
keep
wasn't
pretty much
lying.
anything a secret there. Like, the only thing I didn't tell her was exactly where I was from, because I'm like, listen, you haven't heard of it.
Alright. You know, I walk up to Nestle, I regroup with him, because I see in the corner of my eye that Zal has talked to somebody and walked off with like a smile on their face, or like
Have
like a
I
mission
walked off yet, or
accomplished.
have I just gotten tunnel vision talking to my new friend?
That's a good point too. But I see that I saw you two hitting it off, and y'all are doing really good. So I run up to Nestle, as after he's done talking to his dude. Presumably we talk to our people at the same time, and I walk up to Nestle. Any information? Anything? Any intel?
There's a lake right there.
That's literally all you could get out of this. That there's a lake. I could see the lake from here, Nestle.
You can't. The wall is like
Okay.
really
It's a
high.
wall.
Well, then I should be able to see it because Nestle's short.
The wall is really
I know
high.
what you mean. You couldn't hear the water bumping into the wall? Anyways, Nestle, hey, I see that Zal is maintaining a conversation, and I can see that he's doing a really good job.
How's he doing
how
that?
about I don't know. Okay, how about this? We're like half good at this. So if we put half and half together, we'll be good at this.
Oh, so if we combine our
team.
forces and talk to
Yes.
one person, maybe it'll
We
work.
can get some information out. All right, so we got to play our cards right.
Okay, so what should we
We
talk?
have
What
to-
would she ask about? What did you learn?
What did I learn? Absolutely nothing.
You just scold him on the water thing.
Yeah, I learned nothing. I told somebody that I was married and that I was faithful.
Out of
and
character,
then-
you learned the name of this place.
Oh yeah, we knew that though, didn't we? Oh yeah.
No, we didn't.
Oh shit, right. Oh yeah, we learned that the name of this place is Sarnath, but I kind of figured that from the books. I assumed. I also assumed this is the Festival of the Snake, but nobody wants to goddamn tell me. Anyways, look, Nestle, I think I know what our problem is, and it's that we sound like we're suspicious. So we have to sound the opposite of that, okay? You know how like in like books and stuff, when you do investigations, you have to and I presume you do this because all of my understanding of this type of thing comes from stories. So I don't know how reality works. I don't know how you operate, Nestle, in like in a real life capacity, other than what we've been doing outside the law, other than what we've been doing. But it sounds to me like you always maintain a level of authority and a level of uppityness. So what we got to do is we got to play on their level. We got to talk to people straight. We got to talk to them like they're our friends, and in a sense they are. I mean, these people seem like they're probably good people.
I saw it.
Yes.
I'm having trouble with that. You want to know why?
Yeah, that's.
I told someone I lost my memories, and he said that I'm speaking in riddles.
Nestle, I'm gonna be frank with you. Sometimes when I talk to you, you sound like you're speaking in riddles. Look, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to approach the next person that we can find. We're gonna tag team this. A few rules. Don't mention that we have lost our memories. That has caused me more problems than not. 2, if somebody asks us a question, we'll just answer honestly. It's not like they're gonna be able to fucking track us down and like hunt us or whatever in the real world.
So we're from Thrushmore, right?
We can just say we're from the material realm. I'm pretty sure that if we say Thrushmore, they won't know where that is because I don't know where the fuck Sarnath is.
That's
It's from
fair.
Dreamland.
Yeah, it's in the. I can't talk to God, but in the same sense that I know it's in the Dreamlands, I don't have a frame of reference for it. If someone in the Dreamlands, I told them, hey, I'm from Thrushmore, they don't have a frame of reference for it. It's the same thing, vice versa. Anyways, alright, so let's go talk to. Did anybody ever talk to the person with the blue hair? Or the blue teeth?
No.
Nope.
Let's go talk to this punk.
This punk is a really nice looking female.
Elf,
You
human.
can look nice and
No.
be
With
punk.
shaved head. Remember that. Half shaved.
No, but John said it as being rude.
No,
like
punk
that
is gender neutral. Oh.
He said,
Punk
let's
is
go
gender
talk
neutral.
to that punk.
Marnie from Pokemon is a female punk, technically, I guess. Or at least her,
She dresses
Or
it
at least-
like it. Yeah.
yeah, she dresses in punk. Punk light, come on.
Yeah, punk like.
It ain't punk unless you shave your head.
I mean, doesn't she have like
That-
like a
partially
little
shaved
bit,
head?
like a little bit of the hairline, but that's it. And it's kind of like half shaved.
No, it's not punk unless you rebel.
That's true. Well, her brother is a dark type gym leader, and there has never been one, and I don't think they're officially sanctioned. That's my headcanon.
I think they're sanctioned, but they did something that means that people, or they don't have an actual gym. They just have an open court, don't they?
I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't keep playing Pokemon after I beat Bay or B. I had no reason to play Pokemon anymore. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Nintendo,
that's fine.
make better games, Nintendo. I'm sorry.
I
I
mean,
love Pokemon, the concept, but Sword and Shield was boring.
really, I think the Pokemon games have at very least gotten better mechanically with each generation.
I like the story though. I mean, the story bored me.
That's fair. I can't replay Pokemon games for the same reason. Which is why I'm glad they didn't make a second game and just release DLC.
I will just keep playing Ruby version over and over and over again, and that'll just be my life. All right, we approach the punk.
Where's the punk? This one?
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Was it
It's of course this one who has a shaved head.
some punk? Huh?
No, Nestle, you already fucked this up. Get off of the... Nestle.
I was joking.
You're
I was
not
out of character.
I know.
Fucking bitch.
Hello, friend. How are we doing this evening, or afternoon, or day? I don't know what time of day it is.
Well, Yonda is doing wonderful.
Oh, is Yonder your name, or is that a word you're using?
Yes, that is my name. My name is Yana.
Oh, Yana.
Yana, yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you said Yonder. We're off to a very bad start.
Making fun of the NPC's accent. That's a great way to hit it off.
I wasn't making fun of the accent. I assumed he said she said Yonder.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just like trying to mess with you at this point.
I know. I'm so sorry. We couldn't help but notice that you are you have a unique sense of fashion, and we thought that we'd like to get to know you a little bit and ask some questions.
Of course, Yonda would have a great sense of fashion. How else would I represent my true art without that?
An artist.
Oh, I Yonda, not just a mere artist. I am a poet. I am a painter.
A sculptor, maybe?
Yonda does not mess with the sculpting.
I mean, we appreciate all types of art. But yes, if you would lay us on one of your poems. Now, I'm assuming that David doesn't have a poem ready.
How dare you not think I have a poem ready?
There once was a man from Mantuck.
A poem, I mean, poems and paintings cannot just be given out like coins or something like that. No, these come from emotions and when it's feeling. You just don't make a poem. You give birth to a poem. You know, it's like if you told me to give you a painting, like, would you want me to take out my easel and my inks and just do one willy-nilly?
You give birth to a poem because it takes multiple hours of labor.
There's that. I should have gone with that.
Ha!
Damn it.
Oh.
Well, Nestle, you want to pop on in this conversation?
I'm waiting for that poem.
Nestle! Oh, pardon my friend. He's an idiot.
That was a joke.
He's a comedian. That's his art.
Oh no. Comedy? Oh.
I know. I frown upon it too.
And she kneels down to Nessa and goes like, oh, Yonda does not approve of your career choice, but Yonda does love what you have done to yourself. How did you accomplish this?
I was born like this.
Was you referring to a suit?
Are you asking that?
Yes.
It's like, no, that suit looked like it could have been purchased at the backyard of someone's home. I know. I'm talking about his complexion. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's like a walking piece of art.
I want the audience to know that Assad is looking off to the camera right now.
Nestle's feeling very awkward right now. Like he's like some kind of specimen.
No, that's the accurate description of how to feel in this situation. Yonda, we have, if I may actually show you a trinket that I have. I show her the bracelet that I have. Unfortunately, this was damaged, but I think it's a beautiful piece of art. What say you?
She takes a quick look at it. What is this supposed to represent? I'm sorry.
No, it's understandable. It represents my bond between myself and my daughter. Unfortunately, the bracelet had more trinkets on it. I have 3 children, and they each had made their own trinket on it. Unfortunately, this one seems to have been crafted with a little less finesse. I think they each individually made one. There was another one on here that looked really like that was very well made, but the other two, but that one and the other one seem to have been taken off. I lost them at some point, but this is the one that I have left, and from what I presume was the youngest one. I know that it's not the best craft, but it represents it represents her, my guardianship over her in a literal sense, not like in like a poetic way, not in like a literal way. But it does this, and I pull it, and it makes the and it makes the illusion. She just like flashes. It does that. It's pretty cool. I can't really make out the images all that great. I think it's based on my perception of them, which is why it's kind of fuzzy.
I think like people can see that, right? The image, right?
Yeah, other people can see it from what Phil said, because that's what creates the appearance. You know, the mischance.
As she's like looking at the actual, like, I guess is illusion in a sense. Assad, while your piece of jewelry I do not consider art, but I mean art is it's in the eye of the beholder. The beauty of the art is also can be said to be that. I will say this though, this is beautiful. As she points out to the image with the face being blurred, this is beautiful. The love that's there, even though the image isn't, it's breathtaking. This represents love, true love.
And the image fades away because I'm pretty sure that's been at least 20 seconds. Or however long it is. 6 times 4 is 24 seconds, yeah. Well, thank you. Look, me and my associate here we are looking for a specific piece of art that we heard was around here, and well, Yana or this is out of character. Yana or Yonda? Yana, okay. And Yana, well, you seem to be well versed in the arts, so I don't know if maybe if you could help us find this particular item we're looking for.
Yonda partakes in the arts and poetry. If that is what you're looking for, then I might be able to help you, point you in the right direction. But anything having to do with sculptures, well, I know where you may be able to find them. Won't be able to point you exactly in the direction of a specific item.
Oh no, if any help would be great. Also, we have a friend who's a poet. I think you might like him.
Oh no! I hope that all the poetry that I've stolen from the minds of others doesn't give me away.
It's from another reality, though. So, like,
but it's all it all comes from inspiration they get in their dreams. What is it that you are in search of?
Well, it's a statue of a... I know, I'm sorry. This thing is... We have been dead set on this thing. It is probably beautiful at this point. Look, we all have our particular arts that we crave. And, well, sculptures of lizards is our craving.
I can get you a painting of a lizard.
It's not the image of the lizard in particular that is fascinating to us. It's the specific item that has a history to it.
Let's see. I know there is a few shops that specialize in certain type of statues and trinkets like that. you may want to visit, maybe. And like as soon as he's about to tell you what store to go to, you all three of you hear a group of yells coming from behind y'all.